Righty ho, let's have a look. Okay, dokie. I think we're good. Wait for my screen to refresh my end. Oops, stream settings. There we go. Evening all. Hope we're all well. Is the microphone a bit loud? Let me turn it down slightly. How's the volume level? Somebody let me know. It reset itself on my end. I think I usually have it about there. Let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough, and I can adjust it accordingly. Right, so been uploading more and more spares. That's just about it now on the spares front. So I think there's about 450 lots. There's a few more bits here of some nice paperwork stuff I'll show you in a minute. Some old advertising, machine advertising and stuff, which I'll have a look. Perfect to the sound. Thank you, Paul. Have a look at it in just a tick. Now, big lot of spares that came in with the Lost collection. There's actually more there than I thought when I unpacked the boxes. Like there's sort of three biggish boxes, which were pretty heavy, but I thought just, spares are heavy. There's actually a lot. There's probably another 200 lots or something, I should think. So I'm going to save all that lot, and I'll maybe catalogue that for the March, put it with the March slot sale. The reason I noticed there's 2 or 3 escalators in that lot as well. I know somebody the other day was asking for coin escalators, like Mills escalators. So there will be some coming, keep an eye on that. But there's some quite good, nice bits there. There's lots of reel strips and things like that. It just takes time to look up and figure out which sets they are and all that thing. It's taken a long time to catalogue these spares. There's a lot of them. As you probably saw from the photographs, everything was kind of jumbled up. So by the time we've physically sorted it all out, tried to figure out which bit's what machine it's from, then photograph it, and so on and so on and so on. It's a very time-consuming job. But anyway, so we're just about here for this sale. Weekend's job is to do all the coins and tokens. Again, there's probably going to be over 100 lots, I should think, of coins and tokens. Some good stuff, some good tokens, some good coins, lots of silver coins, some trade stim tokens, loads of bandit tokens. Again, they're all jumbled up. I've got to sort them all out. So that's my weekend project. Sitting there squinting at thousands of coins and tokens and sorting them all out. So they'll all be uploaded in due course. So then with the object of getting the catalogue all online and up and done and finished by hopefully before the live stream Sunday night. Fingers crossed. I might be a bit pushing it a bit, but by Sunday night anyway, we should be done and dusted with this sale. Right, evening, sorry, I forgot to do the shout out. Elaine, Roger, good evening. Peter N, hello, hello. Oh, Peter N, I think it was yours. I found a Brian's payout coin tube thing from ages ago with your name on it. I think. I'm sure it was your name on it. It might be somebody else's. Now I've said that. I'm sure it was yours. Anyway, if it's yours, I've got it. It's in the warehouse. Paul, good evening. Elaine and Peter and everybody else. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Peter, Stella, evening. Peter C. Brian, hush, don't forget the swan neck to that machine I bought in the last auction. Have we got one in this sale? Don't think we have. We've got sort of repro top casting-y bits, these bits. There might be one with all that next lot, because there's lots of stuff with that. We haven't got one. I'm sure one will turn up before long. Because they do. I don't think there is actually. It's bizarre. All these hundreds of bits we've got. Typical, isn't it? Everything apart from the very one bit you want. One will turn up, I'm sure. Evening, Gary and Ollie. Ole. Says Mr. Tree Frog, indeedy. Brian, good evening, David, hello. Late again, you've been in the gym. Oh, that's all right then. You'll be fit enough to lift some slot machine spares, so we'll let you off. Right, yeah, so I'll show you this paperwork in a minute because I haven't actually listed that yet. I'll photograph or scan that either tonight or tomorrow, but I'll go through it shortly. So what else have I added new? Let's have a quick look. There's loads of these Jennings clock wheels, brand new old stock. If your Jennings clocks are getting a bit sluggish, have a look at those. Some award card frames and Millses. All the power slides, sort of those out. Jackpot support brackets. Some gooseneck back cover plates. They're often missing, aren't they? Useful bits. What else did I add in? Since Tuesday, quite a lot, didn't I? Bandit handle trims. Gold awards. There's several different gold awards. Have a look through. Coin tube cover plates. What else I added in since we last spoke? Aristocrat coin acceptor. Aristocrat Nevada pumps. There's loads of different handle pumps. Some bandit. I'm not sure what those dogs are. They're not Mills, are they? Or don't think they're Jennings. The Aristocrat ones. I'm not sure if anyone knows what shape those ones are. That was a useful bit. Buckley Treasure Chest Crane Prize Door. Look, that'd be a really hard bit to find if you've got a Buckley Treasure Chest crane. You're missing the cast iron door because it's been broken off. One of those. That's a good useful bit for somebody. This looks familiar. I'm trying to think which bandit it's off of, and I can't think which one it's off of. That. Coin entry top plate, isn't it? Of something or other. It'll be missing off someone's machine, I'm sure. Bandit handles. You've got early Jennings, a couple of early Mills types. I think these two are repros. The Jennings is a real one. Some governor handles. Red knobs and black knob ones. Governor Mecking locks. More pumps. Yes, it's something we've got some huge lots of bits, things like these. Look, there's this massive lot where I just sort of kind of ran out of enthusiasm. I didn't recognise half of it. I thought, well, we'll have a huge lot for somebody. So if somebody's feeling brave, you can buy all this lot. So you get everything in these pictures. One massive lot of bandit spares, and you can sort them all out at your leisure. Sell them all in due course, can't you? Make yourself a few quid. A big great big box of springs. They won't go in the cleaner, really, don't they? There you go. There's thousands of parts, probably. Certainly hundreds. Many, many hundreds. Have a good look through. Loads of little shoulder screws. Look, loads of those. Shoulder screws and bolts and things. You want one of those, they're like gold dust. Look, and there's dozens of them, or hundreds of them probably. When you get a chance, pay to... Oh yes, I need to update a few subscriptions. Apologies, I need to do that. The rotary escalator is a Pace, not an Aristo. Ah, thank you. Some 4-wheel bundles there. Aristo's Mills 3-wheel. I think it's a 10-stop bundle. Bits of Mills chassis, bits of Jennings chassis. Bits I don't even recognise what they're from. But anyway, there's loads of pictures. You can get a good idea if you're feeling brave and want a massive job lot to keep you busy sorting out. Your missus will be pleased no end when you bring all that lot home and bung it on the kitchen table to sort it out. Anyway, that wasn't what I was looking for. What I was looking for was on this list somewhere of things I don't quite recognise. Some of these coin tubes, I'm not sure what they're from either. These all bits that look familiar. And think, what's that offer? That looks familiar. And then I think, oh, I'm not sure what that one is. So yeah, big load there of operating lever dogs. Lots of different payout fingers. Yeah, just sort of bundled off in lots. I'm not sure which ones are which offhand. But there's no machines in at the moment to compare to. Lots of payout slide levers, different sorts. I'll just kind of sort them out into different shapes, really. Those ones are probably Seegers by the numbers on them. Anyway, that's that. Massive part, jobbed a lot of these look useful. Aristocrat coin acceptor parts. Use a lot of those. Who likes an Aristocrat? These little Aristocrat chrome screws. Again, I think they're probably like gold dust to try and find those. Little chromed round screws that go in something or other. Coin mix or something. What else did I add in? Some more gold awards, milled gold awards. I think there's some Sega ones as well somewhere. Cash box doors. Some Mills pumps. Mills handle bosses. There's good chrome on these actually. If you've got one on your machine that's the chrome's a bit ropey, buy a new one, swap it out. Jackpot trips and reload levers. There's several of those. Did Mills and Sega. More pout slides. Loads of bonnet clips. Springs there on before, weren't they? Jennings, whole load of Jennings back bonnet latch keep things. Whole load of Aristo coin reject buttons. You're often missing, aren't they? There's whole batch of them there, look. Got a hole in your Aristocrat. They should have a reject button. Mills, sorry, Sega Bell payout trays. Sega Bell glasses, Sega Bell nameplates. Sega Continental pumps and ordinary Sega like high top pumps. Sega Gold Awards. All that lot was all new in this time. I think the Watling stuff was already listed, wasn't it, before? Yeah, so there we go. Loads of stuff. I was just going to make a note of that rotary escalator pace. Rotary esque pace. Change that thing very much. Cost a fortune, no new. Yeah, all that stuff would cost a fortune when it was new, wasn't it? This is, yeah, stock up while the going is good. This is a big workshop clearance, not to be repeated, because the workshop is now empty. So once this is gone, there's no more from this source. There you go. Looking for a hammer box for Brian's Allwyn. We haven't got any, there's not many Allwyn bits in this lot. This is almost all Bandit spares. There's just a couple of odd Allwyn bits. I think there's a couple of coin entries somewhere. And a payout. I think there was a Brian's payout tube, wasn't there, somewhere? Brian's payout tube. There we are. Anyone needs one of those? On 1p. A couple of Allwyn coin entries are these. These are 1p, but you obviously can file them out for old penny or 2p or whatever you like. And what else was non-Allwyn? There's a couple of Kaylee bits, Carol commercial bits. Clock cash box somewhere. I've not uploaded that yet. I'm sure I did. Brian's clock cash box. Anyway, there's one there somewhere. There we go. Brian's clock cash box. We need one of those. But yeah, on the new version of the website, it'll be much easier to put wants up for spare parts. It's been a bit of a rigmarole, but I'm gradually changing it all. So you'll be able to do, for instance, so if you're looking for what you're looking for, Brian's Allwyn hammer box. So you'd go into the spares department on Cold see, and then you go down to War Machine spares for Allwyns, and then you want a Brian's hammer box. I don't think I've made a thing for it at the moment, but for example, you just go to, oh, they've got a hammer box. That's for not a Brian's, that's for another one. But you go on there, then there'll be a button here. Oh, there we are, place you wanted add, and you stick your how much you're prepared to pay in there. So on the new version of the site, it would then come up with a little advert to say somebody wants a hammer box and they're prepared to pay whatever, a tenner or something, and then somebody's got one, they can say, yeah, I'll sell them one for a tenner and we'll match the two of you up, and you just do a deal between yourselves. That's coming in the future later this year. Hence I'm gradually in the background sorting all the different spares out, so they've all got their own individual little pages, so you can say, yeah, I want one of those. And if there isn't one, if it's something we haven't got, then I'll make a, you know, make a little page, a little card up for it. For example, you want an O'Brien's hammer box, so I'll just make one. That's like an Allwyn Deluxe or an Oliver Wales type Allwyn. We'll just try and find a picture of one from somewhere, so people know the bit it is you're looking for, and yeah, try and match them up. So that, like that massive lot of spares, if anyone's feeling brave to buy all that lot and get them all cleaned up and sorted out and labelled up as to what they are, later in the year you'll be able to upload all that lot onto the website and sell it all and make yourself a fortune. So think speculatively in this sale, even if you don't want stuff at the moment. If it's cheap, get it bought, and then you can be the spares king later in the year. Once I've got these sort of 2 or 3 auctions out of the way that are taking all my time a bit at the minute, I'll be working on that a bit more. So there we are. Right, so that's that. I was going to show you, let me just bring that page back up again. Scroll to the top, there we are. Do about it for a minute. Paperwork in. So some really interesting bits here actually. So if you've got a Ford gumball machine, a nice this is a nice little original little advertising little kind of, oops, there's the camera, fold out thing. That's rather nice, isn't it? Ford gumball. So that's quite cool. And 2 of these look like book matches. These are actually Ford gumball, due for charity, Ford branded gumball. And it's a gum disposal tissues. So it's a little, like a book match. Can I open it without damaging it? I think I can, yeah. It tells you all about inside. Oh, sorry, the camera's in the way, but then you get little tissues. Isn't that cute? I mean, how rare are they going to be? So there's a couple of those. If you've got a Ford gumball machine, you should have one of those to go with your Ford gumball machine. And here I've got an original little sample box of Ford gumballs. 2 proper little, I mean, you won't see on there, it's too small, but 2 proper little Ford gumballs with Ford branding on, and the little box that they come in, the little sample box, like a salesman's sample, I guess. So that's quite cool, isn't it? Anybody who's got the classic Ford gumball machine, which is a lot of people haven't, because I've sold loads of them over the years. Where are we? Let's have a look. Vending machines, gumball. What we're looking for, the Ford gumball. This one with the top flash on. Ooh, that's a really bad photograph, isn't it? Let's try another photograph. There we are. That one. You know the one. Bit of photograph. There's one with the top on. Which, yeah, was sort of a, a charity thing, wasn't it? Collect for. So that's that. That's rather nice. And then we've got for some other vending machines here. What have we got here? The new Dart, a Sure Shot Dart, which is, I think, is a Columbus machine. On a nice little leaflet, a little 4-page leaflet, and then a factory price list. Columbus vendors. It's a repro one. One I've not seen before. Older repro, and another one here, Columbus vendors 1935 catalogue, little catalogue. Again, I think this is an older. Is it reproduction? I think it's probably a reproduction, but an older reproduction. Quite nice. It's a big fold out. One backwards, one back to front to the camera. It was a bit odd for me to do, but you get the idea. You get the gist of it. Fold out thing with lots of different machines on and globes and all the details about them, etc. So there's those. I had one until it fell off the shelf. Oops. Oh dear. And Ollie's got one. Oh, well, there you go. So you need some Ford bits to go with it. That's rather nice. And then we've got, this is a lovely one. Sold a couple of these machines. So the little Cub trade stimulator. It's a dinky little trade stim. Really nice one. This is a Cub and Ace. Be gentle with it because lovely original thingy. But the Cub and the Ace. So it's another nice original DeVal piece of literature. Its sleeve. And then we've got, what's this one? This is Jennings. That's a full colour one, original one, Jennings. This is for the favourite gumball render, which is a lovely machine. I think we sold one, didn't we? Jennings' favourite. I'm sure we sold one of those with the horses on. Really lovely thing. Trade stims. Coin droppy type. Jennings' favourite, yeah, £1,040. Look, beautiful machine. With a gumball on the side there. Doesn't it's a bit too big on my screen to scroll the picture up, but there we are. One of them. Anyway, so it's a leaflet about that. The colour leaflet. And also featuring the Target, which we sold last auction, did we? Target, a Puritan Girl, and a Comet. I don't think I had a Comet. I don't think we had that one, have we? Jennings Comet. No. Target Practice. Jennings Target is this one, which we sold back in November. One of those with the Native American on firing his arrow, which I think is probably the best design of those, really, because it kind of makes a sense to fire an arrow to the targets. And also the Jennings scale as well. Yeah, really nice leaflet, that one. Original one again. So if you've got any of those machines that could be of interest to you. And then we've got one for another machine we've sold in the past. The Magic Clock. The Magic Clock, which is this one, Keeney's Magic Clock. Sold 1, 2, 3 of those. Nice full colour. Like fold up, folds up to. These fold out like that to go in the post, I think, originally. And folds out. Nice full colour with all the details. Oh, sorry, it's coming out a bit strange on the screen because of the green screen, but you get the idea. Nice big leaflet, loads of information on. Magic Clock, so if you bought one of those, that's good for you. And then we've got, what's all this stuff? So that was an original again. I think this stuff is repro bits and bobs. These are for DeVal. Interesting stuff though, mind you. So an original little newspaper advert for the DeVal free play. Little free play thing. Bit here about Penny Pack and Centre Smoke. I don't know what that's out of. That was some book or catalogue maybe or something. Repro flyer. And a repro flyer. So a couple of repro flyers and then I think there's a catalogue page or something. So, interesting little batch. Maybe I'll put all those bits together perhaps as one lot. We've got any DeVal trade stims. And then we've got the Wise Owl Quizette. Wise Owl Quizette. I sold one of those as well. Hang on a minute. A Wise Owl Quizette. That's a little fortune telling napkin machine. Wise Owl Quizette. Sure I saw one of those. Why can't I find that? Hang on a moment. Where is that? Under here, maybe? Why is it out? That's interesting. I can't find it. Did I put it under trade stimulators? Other types? No. Oh, I don't know what I've done with that. Who made it? Continental Service and Equipment Co. You can find it that way. Continental Service Equipment Company. Wise Alquizette. There you go. Other vendors, other types. Oh, that's probably why I've fired it under the wrong section. Anyway, one of them. So we've got a couple of original cards that go with it. There you go. If I get out of the way. Oh, gosh, there you go. Little cards. And then nice full colour copies of original advertising stuff for it. Some more information. What's all this lot? Actually, a whole loads of information here, more than I thought. Copies of original adverts. Copy of a 1950 letter to Mr. Frank Pasick of 809 Carson Street, Albion, Michigan. In regard to the Wise Alquizette machine, the United States government has declared the machine is tax-free. It is classified as a napkin dispenser and an educational device. Enclosed, please find a letter from the government attesting to these facts. Yours very truly, Continental Service and Equipment Co., G.D. Foster. With a letter, this is interesting, from the Treasury Department. Washington, dated November the 15th, 1949. Gentlemen, reference is made to the conference held, blah, 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 machine, etc. That's quite interesting. Charles J. Valleyer, Deputy Commissioner. Declaring this machine basically as not being a gambling machine. How interesting. So if you've got one of those, there's a whole load of interesting stuff there about it. And the little cards as well. So that's a good, interesting lot. Just shovel that back in there so I don't mix it all up. Oops. Gosh, I can't get it back in there. Envelope thing. Sorry, this is riveting television, this, isn't it? Or whatever you want to call it. You're stuffing these in envelopes. Alright, put more back in there. That's that lot. Then the last lot of this paperwork. This is for a Magic Beer machine. Magic Beer barrel. Trade stim, which is a rare trade stim, which I've not sold one of those, I don't think. But I will find a picture of one. Real strips and wall cards and stuff. It's like a little barrel shaped, like a beer barrel shaped little trade stimulator machine. Really nice machine. So there you go. There's some tokens as well. Some or on the type of trade stimulator, some Ginger trade stimulator tokens for little Gretchen Ginger. No, Gretchen Ginger. Get the words in the right order. 2, 3, 5 or 10 packs of cigarette tokens. So we've got quite a few of those, enough to make sort of 2 lots of about 20 up. So it'll sort a couple of people out. Some Mills OK vendor tokens, some more trade stim tokens, big load of mixed tokens, and some nickels and dimes, some more tokens. Good for amusement only, about quarter size tokens. Which is unusual because most tokens are a little bit smaller than tokens and a little bit smaller than nickels. A little bit smaller than quarters, sorry. Anyway, there we are. That's more stuff. So all that will be added up over the weekend. All this paperwork stuff, all the coins and tokens. Bags and bags on my desk here of silver. These are all silver quarters, there's hundreds of them. Different years, I've sorted them all out. Loads of war nickels. These all sorted out to different years, different mints, all the silver war nickels. Sorting all those out. What are they? More silver quarters. There's some silver dimes. I think some $half. And then not ordinary cents, nickels, dimes, etc. And then hundreds of bandit tokens, all different ones. Watling tokens, Mills tokens, FOKs. Good for cigars, good for trade, good for this, that, and the other, etc., etc. So I'll sort them all out into different types. That'll be a thrilling many hours of work, I'm sure, but they kind of go with the machines, or the machines we sold on Lost Collections. A lot of those need those kind of tokens, and obviously they need sorting out so people can get the correct tokens for the correct machines. So there we are. So what I'm possibly thinking of doing on the 25th on Sunday is doing maybe all the coins and tokens in the morning, perhaps like 11 o'clock or something, because I think there's going to be somewhere between 100 and 200 lots, I would imagine. And then do the spares from 1 o'clock probably. So I probably will do it as an ordinary sale, as it were, rather than a timed sale, because I can't put a gap, I can't put a delay in the timed sale. They have to, all the lots just have to keep running through. I can't split it, unfortunately. So there we are. Yeah. Cool. So some interesting stuff there. Do have a good look through and see what bits you need. Once it's up on eDrive, I'll try and put stuff into categories as well. Maybe group it together by type of machine, you know, like all the Mills stuff, all the Sega stuff or something, probably, I should think. That's how I'll do it. Because that kind of makes sense. Because if you're just doing a Sega machine, you can just tune in for that section of the auction, you know, and you needn't bother with the aristocrat section because you're not doing an aristocrat up. So that's probably the most sensible thing to do, isn't it? And of course, you'll be able to leave bids before as per usual. So there we are. Right. Is this stuff going in the auction? Yes, sorry, Ollie, it is all the paperwork and the tokens and coins and everything. Greg said he's late. Been working, just got back from Bury. Oh, okay, fair enough. Let you off. Especially as you were in time on Tuesday, weren't you? I seem to recall. Well, late to be late once in the week. Yeah, so viewing, if anyone wants to come and view anything, I'm probably not going to do an official viewing day because, like, who wants to come look at spares, really? But if you desperately want to come and look at something, get in contact sort of later in the week. I probably will be around sort of Friday and Saturday, I expect. So if you want to come over and look at anything, or if you're passing, want to pop in, give me a shout. I'm backwards and forwards every day next week, pretty much. But I haven't laid it out as such to view. So everything's just kind of in heaps all over the place. Nothing's got numbers on. So I know what's what because I know what order it's in. But if people start kind of shuffling stuff around, we're going to be in a muddle. Hence, yeah. So no official viewing, but if you want to view, get in touch and we'll sort something out at a convenient time. Right, if you spot any other mistakes or I've miscatalogued something, if you think, hang on a minute, that's not a Jennings bit, it's a Jubilee bit or whatever, if you know, then do let me know. Trying to get everything right. Found an unusual clock here, I don't know what that's from. Anyone know what that is? Anyone recognise it? Unusual clock. Sort of an upright clock. I can't think what it's from. Looks useful though. Somebody will be needing one of those. Yeah, just as I say, let me know if I've got anything wrong or if I've not put what something is. Then hopefully that will help somebody else to find the correct bit that they need. Super. I think that's it. it's a domino. What's a domino? Oh, that's a domino. Oh, is it a domino clock? Ah, well spotted then. Domino clock. I'll have a picture of a domino somewhere, won't we? Let's have a look. Very real. Where's domino going to be? Duchess? No, one page too many. Where have I got dominoes under? Have I got them under wall machines? Catch a circle. I've got them under other types of machines. I don't know where they are. Okay, let's do it another way. Let's go to Gents and Mears. Gents and Mears. Domino. Oh, the mechanical 3-wheel. Ah, wall mounted. That's why I can see it. On the countertop, weren't I? Domino. Well, that one's not got a clock. That one's got a pump in it. Okay. Have we got one of these ones? What's that got in it? That's got yeah. So the same sort of clock that's on the other way. Not on sideways, is it? But a triple pulse, that's the same difference, isn't it? We've got a picture of that. Yeah, sort of one of those, isn't it? Does look like one of those. What about that one? It's very similar, isn't it? Not really quite the same. We'll say it is. Or is it a domino? That was a question, sorry. I think it's very similar, isn't it? As that type of thing. Doesn't look quite the same. But I think you're definitely on the right lines. It's definitely not a Rotomat or anything, is it? I'm trying to think of anything else similar. Money mat. I've got a mech picture of that one. Maybe something French. French roulette. I think we might be on the. What about Iris? Something like that. A mech picture. I have, but there's nothing on the mech. Okay. No, it's not one of those, is it? I don't know. It's a mystery. I just wonder if it's something spinning disky, something sort of French roulette type of thing. What a corn exchange. Don't they ever? Make picture of that one. Make picture of that one. No. That one. No. No make picture. Roulette. That's a piston, an air piston. Tis a mystery. Cow roulette, cow type thing. Don't know. Anyway, I'm boring you now. I'm trouble end up in a bit of a rabbit hole looking at things. It's something. Somebody will know what it is, hopefully, and it will become useful for somebody. Anyway, there you go. Right. On that note, I shall bid you all farewell. So Sunday night, tune in. I'm hoping the catalogue will be up on Easy Live by Sunday night, or most of it. Might upload it in 2 sections or something. And yeah, stay tuned. I will sort all the coins and tokens out, these bits of paperwork. It's going to be a big old sale. Smashing, that's it. Don't forget dates for your diary. I haven't put the pages up yet, but I will do. 8th of February for Norfolk, and sort of the 7th as well. 8th in Yarmouth, 7th at Wroxham. They need to be booked in because they're not open to the public, but they're open to us if you're booked in. The 5th of July at Paul's. And then hopefully later in the year we'll go up north again as well, and maybe somewhere else as well. We'll try and get a few in this year. Super, right, that's it then. Thank you all very much. Tune in again Sunday evening. Hopefully the auction will be finished, uploaded, ready to bid by then. And then we can crack on with the next one. Is it going to be a meal? At the weekend, yes. I believe so. I'm sure Peter said about that. So I'll do, when I put the booking page up, there'll be a few tick boxes. So tick if you come in Saturday, tick if you want to join in Saturday night meal, and tick if you come in Sunday type thing. Because we need to let the 2 venues know who's coming. So obviously Peter himself or Nora are going to be on the door. You're dealing with the venue staff to let you in. They're otherwise closed or you won't get in. So they need a list of people who's coming. And yeah, we'll tally up how many people there are. Then we'll book a pub somewhere for a meal. Don't know where. Where are people going to stay? Probably stay Yarmouth, wouldn't you, I should think. Maybe we'll go to Zach's. I'll consult with Peter on that one. I don't think he's on tonight, is he? He's probably out and about doing stuff. I haven't seen Peter on tonight. So yeah, I should think people probably want to stay in Yarmouth or roundabouts for Sunday. So meal in Yarmouth. I vote for Zach's, or whatever it's called these days. I think it is called Zach's again now, isn't it? I think they changed it back again. I will consult on Peter on that one before Sunday. So we all know where we're at. Smashing, right. My tea's gone cold. Just had a mouthful of that and it's cold. Need more tea. So I shall carry on and I'll catch you all Sunday evening, usual time. And we'll do it all again then. Marvellous. Have a jolly weekend. Nighty night.